IYY 98 Rock out of Baltimore. WRQX Mix 107.3 out of DC.
Torrey Wilson can rattle off radio stations from just about anywhere in the U.S.
Connecticut.
From memory.
WTIC News Talk 1080 Hartford.
Radio is his passion, and he's been dreaming of being a DJ since he was 5.
I've got my first radio, and ever since then I've always wanted to be on the air.
Blind since birth, he was diagnosed at an early age with Asperger syndrome, a form of autism.
I can't see, so TV is just so visual now. I love music and I love radio.
His persistence to not only live, but to find his place in the world is a quality that his family says continues to amaze.
He was 16 weeks premature and he only weighed 1.5 pounds. And they gave him 5% chance of survival. And, you know, he's blossomed into this wonderful person.
Just last month, at 26 years old, he was able to launch his own station, Tor94 FM.com.
That was the Cranberries with Dreams here on Tor94 FM.
It took 4 months of virtual training with a blind podcaster in Atlanta, Vashon Jones.
When we found Vashon, it was a real aha moment.
Vashon specializes in training people with disabilities in the area of technology.
Once I became blind, I saw this disparity in the disabled community of the relationship between working, money, and being able to enjoy life.
Meeting him in person has become another dream for Torrey.
I just want to hang out, maybe talk to him. You know, he's in the Apple products, so we could talk about stuff like radio.
Every Sunday, he's live at 7 p.m. and has slowly built a following of about 100 listeners.
I want him to be an inspiration to people, and so that they see that just because you have a disability, it doesn't mean that you can't do anything. You can do whatever you want.
He plans to expand his live broadcast to weekdays later this month.
Now I would love to be on a radio app so people could find me easier.
And build from there.
You know, there's a lot of people, blind people that just go to work, but I want to do something I want to do. Tor94 FM, broadcasting live.
For Your Carolina, I'm Jennifer Martin.
Yeah, I'm done this on live right now.
Isn't that amazing? So we have with us Torrey Wilson and his mom, Elaine Pereira, and a special guest. We have his mentor who he's never met in person. You guys have always done these training sessions over the phone or over Skype. So Torrey's always been wanting to meet you, Vashon Jones. Thank you so much for joining us. So you guys can finally meet.
Hey, Torrey.
He's looking to give you a handshake.
All right, how are you, man? Excellent.
Oh, Torrey, you've been telling me for a while that you've been wanting to meet Vashon, and Vashon, you're also blind.
Yes.
Tell us your story and how you wanted to help Torrey.
Well, my story is I was born 3 months premature. I lost my eyesight actually twice due to playing sports and having detached retinas. And I grew up in a world of people looking at someone with a disability as less than. And I knew that we had the capabilities to do more. And working with Torrey, he definitely had the makings of someone who wanted to be on the radio and had this strong desire, and I couldn't wait to work with him.
And Torrey, your mom was telling me, Elaine, you were saying this was an aha moment when you found Vashon, because Torrey's been wanting to be on the radio since he was 5, but he didn't have anyone to teach him the technology, much less understand the challenges of being blind and doing it.
Right, yes. Torrey's always asked people, can you help me, excuse me, be on the internet radio? And everybody was saying, yeah, but nobody ever stepped up. And then he met, we met Vashon through a friend of ours, and boy, they connected, and Vashon, and Torrey's a natural, and Vashon just put everything in motion for him. So it really was an aha moment, like, here he is, this is it.
So Torrey, now that he's here, what kind of questions do you have for him? You said you were wanting to talk about Apple products before.
You can ask him.
What about, do you have any tips for him, Vashon?
He got a problem with his Mac.
He said he was having some technology problems with his app.
Right, yeah, we'll get to hang out later today, and I'll help him with whatever he needs. But no, tips, just keep doing exactly what you're doing, asking great questions, getting feedback, implementing that feedback, and making sure that everything that you want to see happen, you're able to make happen. That's probably the biggest and best tip.
And Torrey, you said that you were actually able to hit a milestone yesterday. You were put on an app.
On an app. It's a little outdated, but I'm on a blind app called Tunes Radio.
That's exciting.
I'm actually on there as of Wednesday, so my friend actually added my station, and I'm on there. You just go on there and search for Tor94 FM, and you're right there on iTunes.
So cool. And you're going to be adding a new part of your broadcast June 18th. Tell us about that.
I will be live starting at 4, from 4 to 6. It'll be called the Rock and Rush Hour with Torrey. And it'll be an afternoon drive show. I'm working on a morning show, but for now I'm going to do an afternoon show. And I'm going to be playing nice pop and rock, and I'm going to be maybe doing weather and maybe talking a little bit. It'll be a very music-intensive show.
Yeah.
But, I'm going to be lots of interaction.
Giving some celebrity birthdays.
Yeah, celebrity birthdays, yeah. So, and this is in addition to my Sunday show, which I do every Sunday night at 7, from 7 to 8:30 Eastern.
It's a great idea to have rush hour, because that's when everybody's in the car, so they can pull up your radio station on their phone, right?
Yes.
Great. And so, Vishon, for those who are blind or have disabilities who are listening, like Torrey, do you have a message for them? Because you and your business, Fedora Outlier, you help people like that who maybe don't quite know how to navigate technology. So what's your message to them?
Here at Fedora, we equip, encourage, and empower individuals with disabilities to do more, be excellent, and live with greater success. And my message is, if you can see it, you can believe it, and if you can believe it, you can achieve it. And we're just here to help you take what's inside of you and have you to bring it out so that you can show the world that you are more than just a disability or disabled.
And Elaine, you've seen that change in Torrey too, you know?
Oh yeah, he's been so much happier. He's always telling me he was bored, but now he has like a goal and a purpose. So it's really been exciting to see the big change in him, and he's meeting different people, and so it's like he's blossoming. It's awesome.
And Torrey, what's your goal, your end goal with this? What do you hope to do with it?
I would love to eventually not make it, but have somebody develop an app for my station. But I don't know if that would be like an ultimate goal. But I would like to have more listeners as well.
Yeah.
But it would be kind of really cool also to have an app and stuff for people, because now mobile devices are so popular. People use apps more for stuff, and I think it would be cool to have one. I don't know how hard it would be to do, but.
Well, we'll try to get you some more listeners. It's Tor94FM.com.
And I play 90s pop and rock. I play a lot of 90s and beyond. I play some stuff from the 2000s as well. So.
What are some of your favorite bands again, Torrey?
I play some live. I play some. Occasionally, I'll play a hair band, Firehouse from the early 90s. I'll play some Gin Blossoms from the 90s, and then maybe I'll play something from the Fray from the 2000s, because that is pop and rock. So.
Yeah. Cool.
Daltrey as well.
Lots of stuff for the 90s fans.
Yes.
So thank you so much, guys. And I'm glad you finally got to meet. I'm sure you have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
We'll have more of your Carolina after the break.